When it comes to regulating artificial intelligence, China is ahead in the game. Beijing has rolled out some of the world's earliest rules for the technology, with a new set of rules targeting generative AI. That's the type of AI that can come up with seemingly original content, like ChatGPT. And those rules have now come into effect. China is well known for its strict censorship, especially in online and digital spaces, with sweeping restrictions or blocks on many Western social media platforms. But AI governance expert Helen Toner from Georgetown University says Beijing's approach to the latest iteration of artificial intelligence is a bit more nuanced.
Beijing is really trying to balance different requirements that they have. So they really want to make sure that generative AI systems that are coming online are going to not harm the Communist Party's grasp on power. But at the same time, they recognize that if they are kind of too draconian, that's going to really harm, Chinese companies' ability to compete globally.
In other words, Beijing wants to rein in AI, but without crushing it altogether. Back in 2021, China started regulating the algorithms that generate user recommendations, like what videos to watch next or what sorts of ads you see. Here, the authorities banned discriminatory data and pricing practices. Then in 2022, they made rules for so-called synthetically generated content, like deepfakes, depictions of events that didn't happen, requiring clear disclaimer labels. The newest rules on generative AI say both training data and model outputs should be, quote, true and accurate, a rule that Toner says has more leeway than expected.
There was much firmer language about what companies were required to do. I think they had to ensure that their data was true and accurate. Now included in the updated draft is language more like they need to strengthen their ability to make the data true and accurate. They need to strive for it to be that way.
So why might China be taking a looser approach to this developing technology? The short answer is that it wants its domestic tech companies to compete on a global scale, and believes AI could be key to achieving that goal. China is in a battle for tech supremacy with the US, and its businesses, programmers, and customers stand to gain from AI tools and applications. As for potentially controversial topics, Toner says Beijing will likely leave that data out completely.
So I suspect that what we'll see is that generative AI in China probably will just, be pretty restricted, pretty constrained to specific, business-related lanes that are not that sensitive.
And as other countries grapple with making their rules on AI, they'll also likely be watching how China's efforts will play out. Chang and Joyce for TaiwanPlus.